Hey everybody, and welcome to a Let's Play with Communist Punk. We're going to be doing Crash Team Racing. So this is a game all the way back from my childhood. I used to play this game with my dad all the time. I was able to get my hands on a version of it not that long ago, so I figured, hey, why not do a little videos for it? And it took too long to pick anything. We'll just skip through all that. So, short overview of the story. It's just alien dudes come to town and wants to take over the world. So let's just start a new adventure. So I'm going to be going for 100% in this as well. So that means all CTR tokens, all of the purple gems, and all of the relics. You only need to get the blue relics to get 100%. Gold is if you're going for 101. Maybe if I get enough gold on the first turn, I will go for 101. But, so yeah, we're gonna pick, Coco, do the acceleration, and she's the character I know the best for this. So, yep, I'll just keep my name in there. So, how I'm gonna be doing this, so I'm gonna do the 4 trophies in each area and the boss, and that'll be each episode, more or less. And then we'll move on to the next one, and once we've beaten everyone, we'll move on to getting all the other stuff.
Arena. You can travel
So
around.
I'll just skip all this. I can get it through quicker. This is kind of the overworld. You control your car, drive around a lot, you get to each new level, stuff like that. So with this game, you need to power slide. Power sliding is the most important thing in this game. It's not like Mario Kart where it's a lot easier to power slide. This game's a lot harder for power sliding, but it's the only way to keep your speed up. And trust me, when it comes to the boss races, you're gonna need to. So this is the first level, it's Crash Cove, and then you just need to power slide all the time. So I'm gonna try my best to get as many shortcuts as I can. So the Wampa Fruit in this, that gives you 5. It's not like other racing games when once you have 10, you start to go faster. It's once you have 10 in this, all of your items become upgraded that you pick up. So this is a green potion. If I had 10 Wampa Fruit, it'd become a red one, so it becomes a lot more powerful. TNT becomes nitro crates. TNT, you can keep jumping for it to come off your head, whereas nitro crates, they just explode as soon as you hit them. So that jump is a bit harder than it looks. So now that I've got 10 Wampa Fruit, like that, a nitro crate. So if anyone hits that, they explode instantly. So as you can see, as I'm power sliding, it starts to become red. You want to get it as close to at the top as possible. Once you can only do 3, and then you have to jump again to restart it. But if you stay on that third one for too long, you just end up spinning out. And you have to go back to being really slow. Oops. So yeah, and kind of hopping around as well once everything's going fast helps as well. It's kind of like that thing that was in Mario Kart as well, where once you were sped up, if you were jumping a certain way, you could keep that speed just going infinitely. I think it was called fire hopping, something like that. So that's the first race done. It starts off really simple. So in order to get to the boss area, you need to get first place in every race in a certain overworld area. So once we've got them all in this place, we'll move on to going against Ripper Roo. So the flashing blue icons that are on the map are the only places that you can go to at that moment. So just skip Aku Aku. So let's head on over here. This is Roo's Tubes. So this is one of the levels where this is the boss level as well. This one's a bit tougher to kind of get used to, figure out how to power slide across properly, but we'll see what we can do. So I always forget which way it goes. And jumping as well really helps out a lot as well. The higher you are in the air from your jump, and once you land, you get a bigger speed boost from when you touch the ground. see if I can hit the shortcut here as well. Oops. No, I'm not going to be able to. I'll try it next turn. There's a shortcut. You can kind of break through the edges here, which is really helpful. Cuts out a whole bunch of time. It's really good for time trials as well. Bombs you can shoot forwards or backwards. I don't like the bombs, so I'll just get rid of it. Okay, I should be able to get this. And then power slide right into it, just so you can get over that. Because if you don't have any kind of speed when you hit that, it takes longer than just going around. Oops. So yeah, if you hit anything while you're trying to power slide, you lose that boost completely. So you gotta be careful as well. So it takes a while to get used to how to do it all properly. Watch some speedrunners. It's crazy how fast they can do this. Alright, so that's race number 2 done. So yeah, this is a game, I can't really remember when it came out. I want to say 2000, something like that. This was the game that I would play with my dad all the time. This was by far this was the game of my childhood. My dad and I played this game all the time together, to the point where the two of us combined tried 100% it, and I don't think we got anywhere close to it because I think I was about, I would have been like 7 at the time, and I didn't know how to power slide. It's a miracle I even beat the game without ever power sliding because I didn't know how. I think the game just gave up and let me win after, 4 hours of trying to win one race. So this is what I'd say the hardest stage of this area. I hate this race. I don't know why I can't do it, but I can't stand this one. Okay, so this is an accelerator boost, so it's like a mushroom. So the race that comes after this is Sewer Speedway. That is my favorite. That's my favorite map of this entire game. Maybe because as a kid that was the one that I just played over and over because I actually knew how to get to the shortcut. I think that's why I liked it so much. All the other ones I didn't know how to hit because I didn't know how to power slide. And of course my dad didn't know how either because he didn't play video games too much. So yeah, once you kind of get the hang of power sliding, it's not so bad. Oh, damn. See, so there goes all my speed. Power sliding, it takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do know how to do it, you shouldn't have any issues with this game or any other tracks really. It's the final lap. See how you get a little bit of a boost once you land off your jumps? Just try and get as many of these jumps as you can. And even just those little hops around as well just help you keep some speed. So this is a shield. It completely protects you from one hit. If you don't have your 10 Wampa Fruit, you only get a green shield, which doesn't last for that long, whereas the blue shield lasts until you get hit, or if you throw it away, which, if it hits someone, will damage them and kind of mess them up for a while. Okay, so now moving on to the last race of this before we get to the boss. This is going to be the Sewer Speedway. This is my favorite race in the entire game. I would play this race over and over and over and over and over as a kid. Because it was that much fun. I just got... hope I don't screw it up. So yeah, I said this would be a 100% Let's Play. After I get through, hopefully it shouldn't take me really that long. What I'll do is then I'll move on to the cups that are kind of on the title screen. I'll unlock all the way through to hard, and then I'll try those. Yes, okay, I usually can't hit that anymore. And going on that side, this one right here, if you're on this side, this actually gives you a boost, just going on this side. It really, just like, you can just go so fast on this stage. It's just drifts everywhere. I think that's maybe why I like this stage so much as well. You can just power slide from one end all the way to the other. Oh. There we go. So just may as well have just been one long continuous power slide from one end to the other. And see if we can get this jump the last time. Oh, of course, the very last lap. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very inconsistent with that shortcut. But as a kid, I don't know how, I would hit that every single time. And I don't know how I did it. I've tried to think back, and I really have no idea. And that's the lap. Okay, so time wasn't too good. I'll definitely work on all of these before I go for time trials and record them, because no one wants to see me try, 1,000 times just to get one thing. So this is Ripperoo, the first boss of the game. So each boss in this game has a special ability when it comes to items that they use. Once you hit the first item box, they start using their ability. Ripperoo will just constantly drop TNT, which, much like his first appearance in the games when he would jump around and just drop TNT, so it's a pain if you get hit by them. So you want to try and just stay ahead of every single boss in this game, because once they get going, once they get ahead of you, it can be tough to start getting in front of them, especially when they start dropping items in front of you. You keep getting caught by them. So, let's see if I can get the shortcut. Okay, so I've got a pretty good lead on him. So hopefully I can keep it. I've got to stop dropping items in places I'm going to jump, because I always hit myself with them. They never hit anyone else but me. So if you do the power slide at the right moment, when it's all the way at the red, at the top, you get a really good boost. If you don't press it in time, you continue to drift, you don't get the boost, but you need to get out of that drift pretty quickly. So if you keep going, you just spin out. Same as if you stay on that third one for too long, you just spin out. And then you've got to start all the way back at the beginning of your speed. And that's Ripperoo defeated. When I played through this last week, it took me quite a while to beat him. For some reason, I just couldn't get any kind of boosts working. So whenever you defeat a boss, they go through their thing, because they all want to race Nitrous at the end. Once you beat them, they give you a key, which lets you move into the next world, like so. So that opens it up, and then we'll be going to the main world right on the next episode. So thank you for watching.
Congratulations
and you can
on
like,
opening
comment,
this
subscribe, rate,
do
whatever you want. Just watch the
videos.
videos.
Good luck.
I'm not in this for anything. I just want people to. I'm just doing all of this for fun. So I hope you enjoyed yourself, and you take care.